said that the Russian assault units are moving forward in several directions near Krasnoarmeysk. He also claimed that Russian forces are expanding control around the Dobropolye and bulge area, contrary to the Ukrainian military command's claims. Pushilin has said that the Ukrainian troops attempting to withdraw near the Kleban-Byk reservoir were unsuccessful in the process. He added that the Russian forces continue pressing forward near Konstantinovka, pushing Ukrainian troops into more difficult positions. Meanwhile, reports also suggest that Russian forces have nearly encircled Ukrainian troops near Ambaronev in Kharkiv region. Russian troops have also gained new positions near Kharkiv and Otradone after successful raids. Keith is back on the telecast with me. Keith, let's understand from you with regards to the change of heart, the change of tone of US President Donald Trump, and he made that statement at the UNGA in his speech that Ukraine is not only capable of taking back its territory, but some more. This is in direct contrast to what he has been stating in the past months, talking about how Ukraine may have to cede territory to ensure that there is peace that can be struck between both countries. Why do you think there has been this change of narrative by the US president?
You're absolutely right. This is a volte-face. This is a complete change. If you look at the big events as far as Ukraine and Trump are concerned over this year, there was the row in the Oval Office. There was the meeting in Alaska, and now there's this UN speech. And there's been a complete turnaround of what the Trump administration has been saying. So somewhere along the line, something has gone wrong that's upset Donald Trump. And as you know, that the president can get upset very easily. He's a very mercurial leader. So I would imagine the big change has been after Alaska, he expected something to happen. He expected Zelensky and Putin to be able to get around a table together. But I think that he lost in Alaska. He lost in the Oval Office. He certainly lost public opinion. And so he's trying to climb back and to a position that will mean that America has some kind of influence. Let me be very clear. I think that the only country that can sort the problem out in Ukraine and Russia, as well as in the Middle East, is the United States of America. It is the most powerful nation on earth. It has got the biggest economy in the world. It is the only country can do this. But he seems reluctant to do what he has to do in order to make sure that that happens. And I don't understand why. He has it within his grasp. This is a man who can put on tariffs on 154 countries overnight. But he has it in his grasp, and he keeps changing his position on Ukraine.
Okay.
What has happened? I don't know.
Okay, all right. Keith, thank you very much for joining me and sharing your views. I'm going to shift my focus to the other developments. Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has now called Moldova's recent parliamentary elections fraudulent and blatantly manipulated. Speaking on Tuesday, Lavrov accused election officials of rigging the process in favor of the ruling PAS party. His comments echoed former President Igor Dodon's, leader of the Socialist Party, who claimed PAS actually lost inside Moldova and only held on to power because of the overwhelming support from the Moldovans voting abroad. The elections were held on 28th of September with polling stations open across the country and more than 300 sites operating overseas. The ruling PAS, led by President Maya Sandu, has not yet responded to Moscow's accusations, which further strain relations between Moldova and Russia. Typhoon Bulge has now devastated Vietnam, killing at least 26 people and leaving over 20 missing. Streets of Hanoi have been flooded, wreaking havoc on homes, infrastructure and farmland and causing disruptions to motorists and pedestrians. The Vietnamese government has evacuated tens of thousands of residents from over 10 coastal provinces. The government also sent all fishing vessels back to ports. Earlier, the Civil Aviation Authority of Vietnam had also suspended flights at several airports as part of emergency measures. Well, with that, it's a wrap on this bulletin of the World Report. Stay tuned on NewsX World for more news and updates.